Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Duddy's Gaming Adventures. We are playing Dragon Quest Builders 2 Let's Play, and here we are in the farm, Furrowfield, and we are getting ready to build a blueprint. So let's see what Rosie has to say. Holy heck! Is this? It is! It's a blueprint for an irrigation station. Did you draw this off the top of your head? That's amazing! It's like the one you drew back in the island, eh? Looks like we'll have to gather the materials for this one ourselves. Well, there's one thing we have plenty of in Furrowfield. It's spoiled soil. Just smash up the ground if you need some. Don't forget to break the block that's holding the water back when you're done. Then we'll have ourselves a nice little watering hole. Start feeling a bit peakish. Just remember there's always plenty of kelp down at the beach. Kelp, that was the word I was looking for. Where's the beach? Okay. So there's lots of spoiled soil around, right? So should be able to just...
Yep. Yep.
Spoiled soil, okay. So, here we go. Whoa! Alright, we gotta take care of this guy. Let's do this. There's another one, apparently. Ah, Mr. Slimy. Alright, oh, we're getting close to another level. I don't know how much of this we need, so just get a whole bunch. Dragon Quest Builders 2. This game's a lot of fun so far. What do you guys think? I'm gonna seek out some trouble because I do wanna. We're pretty close to another level, so. So it does seem like the first game that we won't be able to... Each island or place we visit is kind of like its own world, where you won't be able to take your stuff between places. At least, at first it seems like that. We'll see if that pans out. Maybe at some point we'll get a bigger ship. Take this, you monsters. Gotta be careful. Alright, Duddy Malros level increases. Malros gets stronger, Duddy reaches level 3 as maximum HP increased. Duddy learns a new recipe. Stone sword, a sort of honed stone with a wooden pommel. Attack plus 18. Huh? Hey Duddy, did you just invent a new weapon? Did you get the idea from watching me fight? Ha Ah, that's great. I better keep fighting then. I can't wait to see what kind of wild weapon you dream up next. If you come up with any new recipes for arms and armor, you might be better off using an anvil to whip them up than a normal workbench. Alright, let's go back to our farm. Try to figure this out. Okay, so... Alright, so we're putting our spoiled soil among the base here. Oh, covers the whole thing up. Okay. .95% complete with the irrigation station. Oh, this must be it. Dottie completes the irrigation station blueprint. Yeah. Nice work, Duddy. Whatever this thing is, it looks just like the blueprint. Woohoo! Oh, we got ourselves an irrigation station. We can water the fields. I can't thank you enough, Daddy. Watering plants is a lot like tilling soil. Any old idiot can do it, so you can leave the watering up to me. You two stand back and watch the watering whiz work her magic. Alrighty. Watering plants is a lot like tilling earth. Doesn't matter who does it, as long as it gets done. You worked your socks off in the creation of the station, so to show my appreciation, I'll handle the irrigation. Okay. That sounds good. Looks like it's getting dark. I remember seeing a mat somewhere, but maybe we can build one. Probably need some more stone. I have 2, I need 3. Oh, that's easy. Alright, 1 sec. Equip my stone sword. Yeah, there we go. There we go, Duddy. All our thirsty little seeds have had a nice big drink now. That's all there is to it. You just till the soil, plant some seeds, water them, and then wait. It's easier said than done, though. For one thing, you need healthy soil. There's hardly any left on the island. It's easy to tell if the soil's spoiled. It goes all purple and sticky. Sometimes it looks green if there's moss on top, growing on top, but when you dig down, you find nothing but grimy slime. The only soil that's any good for gardening is a nice earthy brown color. Take a look at some of the soil I tilled before and compare it to the moldy mud nearby. Mission complete. Oh look, our stuff's starting to grow. Alright, what's next? Alright, Daddy. There's only one thing left to do before we can harvest our crops. Wait for them to grow. First we'll get some little sprouts, then a little while later they'll start growing leaves. Before you know it, they'll be all grown up. When that time comes, you won't need any special equipment to harvest them. Just hit them with the cypress stick I've seen you swinging about. Might be a while before they're ready to be harvested, though. Meanwhile, you can pass the time by clearing away the rocks and weeds in our future fields. Plant some more seeds, too. Speaking of which, here's a few more I had hidden away. Might as well go ahead and plant them. Daddy obtained some cabbage seeds. Alright, well. Growing impatient. Once you've sown your seeds, it'll be some time before the fully grown crops are ready to harvest. In the meantime, why not make the farm a little prettier? Alright, so... lots of stone.
Yep.
Alright, what else can I build here? Build another scarecrow. See if we can rebuild this space here. Oh. What's up, Perry? Go around telling people you're a builder. You're a couple of cabbages short of a picnic, you are. Oh wait, that's the one I need to build. Why'd you think so, fella? Oops. No. Building a house out of spoiled soil. I don't know how good that is, but... for now, it's something, right?
Yep.
Let me build a bonfire.
Yep.
That's a small room. Nope, come back. And what are you going to say? Even if you are a builder, which is doubtful indeed, Furrowfield Farm cannot be rebuilt. Good day to you, sir. You say so, man. I'm gonna rebuild this place. Small basic bedroom. Room recipes for success. Placing certain combinations of furniture or items inside a room can give it a special new name. Residents will interact with it differently, too. I hope they're ready to pick soon. There's hearts everywhere, so we'll collect those. So it's basically an overnight for growing these crops. Wow, we finally grown our first furrow field cabbages. They're absolute beauties. It's been so long since we've had a proper crop. With all those hard spoil spores appearing all the time and ruining the soil. In fact, I've never seen better cabbage in all my life. Thank you so much, Daddy. Blimey. These cabbages are girt-lush. Did you and Rosie really grow them all by yourselves? Maybe you really are the builder after all. All the more reason why we should shun this accursed presence. Come along now, Perry, we're leaving. Huh? Yes, sir. Why's Beardy got such a grudge against builders? If anything's accursed, it's that dead dog in his chin. I wouldn't say it was a grudge, really. He's just being cautious. After all, everybody knows that builders spread desolation and despair wherever they go. Mission accomplished. Wait, how is that possible? Don't they, you know, build stuff, rebuild towns? How does that lead to despair? Don't worry, Daddy. I don't think builders are harbingers of doom and gloom. In fact, I think they're great. Bonanza spent his whole life being told how awful people like you are. We all have. Can't expect him to change his mind overnight. By the way, something's occurred to me while we were waiting for the cabbages to come in. Is that big bell there? Well, there's an old story about it. Once upon a time, a builder came to Furrowfield. He showed the people the wonder of building to earn their awe and appreciation, and he whacked that bell with all his might. The islanders heard it ring out loud and clear. Something awoke within them. They were filled with the power of creation, and Furrowfield Farm flourished. Don't you see, Daddy? Those funny things you've been picking up must be pieces of our appreciation, which means something might happen when you ring the bell. Well, there's only one way to know for sure. Go on over to the builder's bell and give it a big wallop. You can now raise your bases level. Okay, so we still get the build the base level, which makes sense because it was good for, you know, there's incentive for building up your town and adding things and making it look cool. Can I eat a cabbage? Yes. Gotta make sure I keep eating. But I also like the element of we can up our character's experience level for battles and stuff. Wow. Base level 1. The residents awaken to the benefits of building. Residents want to till the fields. They want to water the crops. Dunny learns a load of new recipes. Softwood, floorboard, wooden steps, simple door, rustic door, haystack, simple small table, a stool, pot, community chest, rope, firewood, farming tools. Awesome. I don't know what you just did, but it was pretty spectacular. It's kind of like the whole place has been filled with some kind of strange power. Rotting musculus builder, what have you done? What is this energy flowing through me? Me old body's been filled with a yearning to create. I've got this uncontrollable urge to go and till a field. I hope this would happen. All the power you collected was unleashed when you rang that bell. It opened our eyes to the wonder of building. Looks like it even inspired you. Now you can build simple stools, simple small tables, and chests. Is that so? We can certainly use some furniture around here. You can make all of that, can you? You builders really are amazing. Alright, Daddy. We're all very impressed, but you can stop posing now. From now on, you'll have full cooperation from Perry and I. let us rebuild this great farm and restore this place to its former glory. We shall tend to the fields from the moment we wake up in the morning to the moment we fall asleep at night. No crop shall remain unwatered on my watch. That's fantastic, isn't it, Duddy? Now we can all work together to see Furrowfield Farm reborn. Human behavior. Residents will behave differently depending on the time of day and the type of room they're in. They're entitled to lives outside of farm work, you know. That went even better than I'd imagined. Who'd have thought these two would ever get so fired up about building? Seems whenever you build things for us, or when we manage to make things ourselves, our emotions overflow and turn into those funny fragments that only you can see. And then when you collect enough of that emotional energy and pour it into ringing the bell, everyone becomes better at building, including you. I'm right about this, and I'm sure I am. So overflowing emotions are the key to getting Furrowfield Farm back on its feet. Collect as many as you can and make us all the best builders we can be. Mission complete. Alright, I need some cabbage, man. Can I cook it? You can. Alright, so now I got stuff where I can build some rooms and things, start building this town up. Almost there. Come on. Collect. Grilled greens. Excellent. Not sure how we get more seeds, but I'm gonna figure that out. I don't know how. Like in the first game, I was able to like dig above and dig below.
Yep.
I guess that solves that, but we'll figure that out as time goes along. And build a door, shall we? Simple door. And a rustic door. Build a small room. Okay, what should we do next? Maybe get another patch of land.
Yep.
Big scarecrow. Let's see, so if I put scarecrow right here, make a field. Might as well make one over here too. This looks like pretty good soil. Okay, now that Bonanzo and Perry are finally in the mood to help, we can take the operation of Furrowfield Farm to the next level. Right, problem is, a farm needs soil and seeds, and it looks like you're fresh out of both. Well, any ideas, Daddy? For a mob who hates builders, you lot certainly seem to be lost without one. Ain't that the truth? What's the story there, anyway? What's so bad about builders? Come on, let's get to the root of this. Of course, the root! Well, I suppose it's more of a bulb, really. Whatever it is, it certainly isn't a cabbage. This could be the next thing we grow. Here you go, Daddy. Then you change the light bulb. Okay. I always suspected it might be special, so I kept it hidden away this whole time. Huh? Hey, Daddy, get a load of that. The platform, it's glowing. It's maybe because you're a builder and because you're holding the bulb. Go on, Daddy, plant the light bulb in the light and see what happens. Alright. Daddy gently press the light bulb into the soft soil. Whoa. Could this be? Oh, fiddlesticks! Really done and gone it this time. The Master of Destruction is sure to strike us down. The Master of Destruction? Who the heck's that? What? You never really heard of the Master of Destruction? Does that mean you don't know about the Children of Hargon either? I see. So you weren't just playing dumb. You really don't know about the evils of building. We've been talking at cross purposes this whole time. Let me explain. Everyone in Furrowfield follows the teachings of High Priest Hargon, handed down to us by his illustrious children. On this island, building isn't only forbidden, it's a serious sin. It's what? Rosie! We're in a whole heap of trouble, eh? The pastor's on his way over. He must have seen the light from the tree. Hey, Daddy, look. Oh no, not this guy. He's the pastor. What in the name of Hargon is happening here? Who planted this tree? Answer me, faithless wretches. What? Building a farm, you say? Heresy! How dare you sully my island with the sinful stain of creation? You will pay dearly for this. What? I'm sorry. The fields and cabbages were my idea. Don't punish Daddy just because he's a builder. A builder? A witless-looking whelp. Wait, this tree. Could it really be? Could it really be what? If you know something about it, then spit it out. If I'm not mistaken, this is a young Dai tree, the sacred sentinel of the Furrowfield forest, beneath whose blessed thoughts this isle once flourished. Hear me, my wayward vassals. I have had a change of heart. I've seen the fruits of your labors, decided to forgive you your sins. My superiors need not know of your arboreal indiscretion. I will keep your secret, so long as you keep growing this tree. Should it dwindle and die, then so shall you. Grow the tree? But I really don't know how to. You need not worry on that account, my child. Furrowfield's most ancient legends tell of exactly what one must do to see a Dai tree grow tall and strong. Mission: sowing the seeds of success. You must harvest 15 cabbages. Furrowfield was once farmed for its succulent cabbages. Trust that you can live up to these expectations. Should you lack sufficient seeds, I suggest you seek out more yourselves. You must harvest 50 sheaves of wheat. As people of Furrowfield once enjoyed a wide range of foods, and wheat formed the cornerstone of many a delicious dish. You may find you need to travel afar to find the seeds you need. You must till 50 blocks of earth. Furrowfield was once a farmer's paradise with fields stretching out as far as the eye can see. And no farm can operate without plowed soil. 50 squares will suffice. If you don't find enough clean soil, I recommend you find some means of making more. Heard of the so-called Dye Tree? It was a mighty magical tree that protected all life on Furrowfield. Or so they say. If that's true, we really can grow a new Dye Tree. Might be able to bring light and life back to this island after all. Hold on. Creepy monster turns up out of the blue. Suddenly you're going along with everything he says. What makes you think he can be trusted? We have a live one, I see. Such a spirited soul will make a fine offering to the Master of Destruction. Don't make a fuss, Malroth. We're not in a position to argue here. You too, Duddy. Can't do this without you. Please say that you'll help us grow the Dye Tree and bring Furrowfield Farm back to life. Sure. Yippee! Thank you, Duddy. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Wise decision, young builder. Should you lose sight of your goal, I would bid you to speak with me once more. I don't know where we're going to find wheat seeds to plant or any more earth to till, but I'm sure we'll figure something out. For now, let's concentrate on growing the cabbages. We all work together, we'll have these tasks done in no time. Let the mission begin. The mission will begin. After save, of course. On our next episode of Let's Play Dragon Quest Builders 2. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see more Dragon Quest Builders 2 and continue this mission, please hit the like button below. Feel free to leave a comment in the comments how you're liking the series or your own experiences with the game so far. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, tell your friends about it. Let's grow our subscriber base. Thanks so much for watching. This is Duddy's Gaming Adventures, and we will see you in the next video as we begin the mission.